Cape Media stopped by the Atwood Museum in Chatham recently to speak with Executive Director Kevin Wright to find out a bit more about its history, its wondrous exhibits, and the docents and volunteers who make it happen.
So the Atwood Museum, a museum and historical society that talks a lot about the history of Chatham, but our museum itself expands more than just Chatham, or we try to when opportunities arise. We just celebrated in 2023, we just celebrated our 100th anniversary of the Historical Society. The original house, the Atwood House, was built in 1752 to 1756 by Joseph Atwood, a sea captain. He was born in Eastham, and then he bought 30 acres of land in this property here. The house was built here, and that became sort of the signature exhibit that we have at the museum. And so we want people to know we have about 12 or 13 other exhibits on the property. We have obviously the murals of Alice Stolnick, a local artist who painted the local people in the community back in the 1930s and 40s. They're just one of our big collections that we really appreciate. In addition to that, our new exhibit this year is Coming to These Shores, which talks about the history of immigration on Cape Cod. That was a project that was really a lot of research, intense work, but it's well worth it. One of the other exhibits we have that's very popular is the Rescue of the Pendleton. That talks about the two oil tankers that sort of broke in half back in February 1952. We have a nice exhibit in that. We have a model of the front end of the 36-500, the Coast Guard boat that rescued the men, and they rescued 32 people off of that boat. And we're blessed to have a lot of wonderful docents and volunteers who just share their knowledge and expertise when people come in. Every day we have someone show up and say, "Oh my God, I've lived here for so many years. I've walked by the museum and I've never been in it."
The Atwood Museum is open to the public and is available to visitors from mid-June to mid-October. Find them at 347 Stage Harbor Road in Chatham. For more information, visit chathamhistoricalsociety.org. We're Cape Media Center, building community through media.